Obviously, our thoughts and prayers go out to Shelley and the kids. The coach, Serna's mom, Nettie, and their family. You know, seven years ago, when we walked through these doors, the coach walked through for the press conference, his zeal for Oklahoma State was uncomparable. And he loved this place. He loved this place. He loved coming in here every day. You know, I've talked to Coach Ford. What a team player. I said, let's go up and talk to the football coaches. Let's talk with Coach Ford. Everybody here loved the man. Loved the man. He was far more than a basketball coach. I want people to realize that. He was far more than a basketball coach. Talk about a loving husband, a tremendous dad. We would sit around and brag about our kids and how much we love our kids and watching them grow up in a great community. You know, this was his dream situation. And you know, every day we'd bring a recruit in, he'd walk the middle court and he goes, look at this place. Look at this place. I love this place. And he meant it from the heart. You know, Coach Budke was a ball coach. You know, what he did to turn this program around is unbelievable. That's not important right now. What's important is he was a father figure to these kids. He had a tremendous knack of taking kids that maybe were struggling in some part of their life and making it better for them. And that was his strongest trait. Our kids, meaning players right now, are totally devastated. They love Coach Budke, they love Coach Serna. A lot of the reason that a lot of these kids are here is because of those two people. Coach Serna was a tireless worker and got those kids believing in her. So obviously they're hurting because we've lost two tremendous people to the OSU family. You know, he was a great basketball coach, but he was a better husband and a better dad and a better friend. And I think all the people that are in this room and knew Coach Budke are better off for knowing him. And he will not be forgotten. He will never be replaced. And I love the man. Thank you.
In fact, the history I know is an unavoidable reference, but it hit me right in the gut just because I just lost two people I really loved.
Tell me about your relationship with Kurt first off.
Well, I had a very what's the word I want? It was a very close relationship for as little as we saw each other. But he was that kind of person. When I think of Kurt Budke, I just think of that big, jolly smile, hugging people. That's what he did, and he meant it.
How did you get the news last night, Burns? How did that happen?
I was notified about 1:30, I think.
Who notified you?
Our police chief, Mike Robinson.
So, and at that point, did you already know who was on board?
No. In fact, he sent me a text or a voicemail or something, and then I found it out later in the morning.
I know that you've talked to Kurt's family. How are they holding up?
Well, they're not. I mean, they're right now. They're doing exactly what anybody would do. They're just devastated. The grief is just overwhelming, and all we can do is try to hold on to them and hold tight and try to get through this.
Because this is the second plane crash involving OSU athletics, there's going to be a different kind of coverage of this event. I know that you're ready for that. How do you handle it?
You handle it just like you have to handle the loss. I mean, it is what it is, and there's no, you can't explain it, you can't understand it, but it is. And so this is a very tight-knit family. OSU is, I'm sure other universities are the same way, but I know it's true here. It's a very close-knit family, and we'll pull together. We did that the last time. Right now, it's not, there doesn't seem to be any light at the end of this right now.
I know that you knew Olin and Paula Brandstetter too.
Yes.
Talk about them if you would.
Well, they were lovely, nice, supportive people. Great OSU fans. Olin was a state senator, of course, and served our state very well there. And their loss is just as tragic. And so our sympathies extend to them for certain.
What are you going to say to the student body when you get a chance?
Well, I haven't really gotten that far, but I do want us all to pull together, and I want to celebrate the lives of these four wonderful people.